All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an exciting race today. We have FPIS versus Lenophis for Metroid Fusion. How is it going, chat? How's it going? Sup, Cryhard? Morph ball start, please? I hope so. It'd be very interesting. Oh, looks like we've got a little bit of a cropping error over. Oh. Seems to have come back to normal. Yeah. I'm excited to see how this race goes today. A morph ball start would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Looks like they're about ready. Fun fact. I'm having coffee right now. Oh, looks like they're starting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there they go. Where their Lenophis goes. FPIS has not went yet. Oh, there he is. Okay. It's showtime. Very exciting. We got Lenophis starting about 5-6 seconds. Loving the sync so far. Yeah, I'm gonna have to desync my left eye. That way I'll be able to more properly see how the sync actually looks. Resisting the urge to reset on climb. I think we all kind of do that. Not too bad, though. The movement looking pretty snappy. Nice wall jump there. Yeah, it's going to be quite exciting. If it is a morph ball start, then we get to see maybe a little bit more of the Sector 1 action. Who knows what could be on main deck's morph ball check. Although personally I'm a big fan of Speed Booster, a missile start isn't actually that bad. Hope the racing commentary and everything is going well so far. Good luck to the runners and Xander. Thank you. I'm sure that the runners will need it more than I will, considering how much luck they're actually going to be dealing with today. Looks like the streams are about synced up now, which is nice. Missile start. Missile start's nice and easy. Hey, missiles are fine. We get to see all Arachnus, and we get to see Arachnus without him getting screw attacked, power bombed, fried, boiled, or, you know, whatever else you do to cook food. I don't know, I can't cook. Baked. Is it a baking if he gets power bombed? Energy tank right there, not too exciting. Power bomb tank there, that's the opposite of exciting, actually. Baked roly-poly. Arachnus hoarding Morphins through? Well, he's gotta have Morph in one place or another. Otherwise, we're in for a very short race. And I know that these seeds have been vetted, so... We got a little bit of the old eye luck, and it's, you know... a bit of a miss on the double there, giving Lenophis a slight lead, but FPIS takes it right back by not missing the spin jump there. Here's going to be the charge beam. Alright, so we've got a vanilla morph and a charge beam right beforehand. We might still see a little bit of fun fricasseeing. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I can't even read. Wow, that is a lot of damage right there. Gotta save a missile. And look at Charge Beam, just doing a quick takedown. Quite a quick takedown. How is do English? I don't know. I speak French. I actually don't. I speak, like, bare-bones Spanish. I should have just said I speak Spanish. Oh well. Ooh, good wall jump there. I can't do that wall jump. Or ledge grab jump. I'm not good enough. I barely speak. Well, you're speaking in chat, and that's good enough. Of course, good enough ain't good enough. Yeah, an early charge is pretty nice. It gives them a lot of options.
Xander, friend.
Graham, hey.
How you doing?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm alright. Pretty tired, but I came to be your second.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, we got Hannibal Graham on the mic. Say hi, chat.
Am I supposed to say hi, chat, or is chat supposed to say hi?
You can say hi, chat, as well.
Oh, hi, chat. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Yeah. We have an exciting start so far. We've seen 3 energy tanks and a power bomb tank, but also charge on a missile start.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Summer, don't hold out too much hope. I am pretty tired, but I'm here to try to have some fun.
That's good. We all like having fun around here, especially the runners having fun with this professional missile start. We already see, I think we're seeing a route divergence here. F is choosing to go to Sector 1.
Absolutely.
Nope, they're both going Sector 1. My bad. You know, I can read.
Are you sure? I don't know.
No, who said I could read well?
Yeah,
I mean, I did.
When I was talking to you, I was questioning your ability.
Yeah, I did establish that I couldn't read earlier. Sorry, I lied. I actually can read, but only in fighting games.
By the way, what's up, Cry Hard? Let's get another energy tank up there. Light on the resume.
They're both going the same way.
It's a good thing he's not tracking, though.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know what's what.
Yeah, well, I can still recognize like colors.
Well, yeah, but with the tracker for this, it's all words.
Oh, true. I was tracking along on Tuesday a little bit. I was helping Summer track, and it was it was interesting. There were some reset points in there from both runners, and I was like, oh, now I have to remember.
Oh no.
Oh, we got bombs here.
Data.
And both of them probably diving in the lava. That would explain why Fizz did the
the colors of the tracker.
grab the energy tank earlier.
Can you paint with all the colors of the tracker, Xander?
Sorry?
Paint with all the colors of the tracker. I think it's a Pocahontas reference. I feel like.
It might be. I don't know. I don't remember that movie too well. I won't say it wasn't memorable. I'll just say I was very young.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you must have been like, you must have been like just newborn when Pocahontas came out, I think. Maybe maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah, but I wasn't watching any movies until much later.
What are you talking about? You don't remember what happened when you were 3 months old?
Oh, when I was 3 months old, I tried to stab my doctor with the needle that he was going to use to give me a shot. Grabbed it right out his hand.
Uh-oh.
Actually, that was when I was fresh out. Fun fact. Yeah. Ooh, spicy power bomb tank. Now that's what you like to see there.
Oh yeah, that power bomb tank.
I mean, hey. Power bomb tank, pretty pog. Here we get to see some randomizer exclusive routing here of this room there with the charge beam. I don't think you ever come back here unless it's with like speed booster.
Gravity.
Yeah, and then even then you probably just go through the wave gate the proper way instead of going through this room.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Pocahontas was made 26 years ago, so 5 years before he was born.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm a fresh 2000s baby. On the year 2000, as a matter of fact. It was a year. I don't remember it, but it was a year.
It existed. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we getting for charge core?
Power bomb data. Making those power bomb tanks looking a little bit more meh because you never need more than 10.
Well, yeah, that's true. But so this seed is like screaming at them to use power bombs.
It's true. We might see a little bit of the old reactor action as well.
Mm-hmm. So we
Who
got
knows?
FPIS checking that Shine Spark area. Fortunately, it's just more power bombs, so not coming in handy.
Maybe fortunately, that means no backtracking for that one.
Yep. That's exactly why, Taylor. They were born specifically and purposefully on year 2000.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. I could have waited, but that probably would have been bad for multiple people's health, my own included, and I'm quite selfish.
Yes. And some people may not know, but power bomb tanks do destroy those, whatever they are, the poison squares.
The X reactor
Stabilizers.
vents. Yeah, the stabilizer. Yeah. I
The
mean, using
poison
a power bomb.
squares.
Oh, right. The poison.
Oh yeah, the poison.
The poison for BSL.
Poison for Samus.
Uh,
Anyway.
we got a little bit of the old wall jump in action. Don't really need that, though. E? That's not a letter of the alphabet I can pronounce.
Might get a little funny looking, like me, but just kidding.
Nah, you're not funny looking.
I'm very funny. I look like I clap. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Okay,
sorry,
so
no, that's the
FPIS.
Varia suit?
Oh yeah, I'm not wearing a Varia suit. You're all right.
You just did,
Combination.
Xander? That's not true.
So FPIS is going to Sector 2. Let's see where Leno goes. Once
Probably
he actually gets out of his
sector.
sun.
Probably sector 2, unless going main deck without green locks is an option.
It's possible that. Well, yeah. I mean, he could check Sector 3, I guess, but and Sector 4.
Well, he can't get in there
Oh wait,
because
no, you can't go to Sector 3 or 4. Yeah. See, I'm tired. He does
Yeah,
have to
we
go to Sector 2.
custom sprites for fusion when? You want to make them?
I tried looking for like a sheet list, and I couldn't find anything, so I couldn't give you any idea how
This
hard it would
is
be to
first
put them in.
match. Yeah, their current standing, FFiz is ahead by a little bit.
Yeah, about 30 seconds or so. No, like, yeah, 30 seconds or so.
But otherwise, they're both on their first match right now. Another
As we all
energy
know,
tank.
30 seconds is everything.
Probably don't want to grab that energy tank because it was being climbed on by some kind of forest parasite.
Oof, FPIS going into the tunnel a little too early.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Major there,
looks
wave
like
beam.
it wasn't that early though, with a little wave beam action. Lets you go and grab one item in Sector 4.
The worst beam.
Yeah,
Why am I getting DMs?
it's a super useful beam, trust me. It lets you miss, which gives you more opportunities to try to hit.
Yeah, gets you
Which
to
is
practice
pretty
your
nice.
aim.
Yeah. In the worst way possible. You've got to practice your aim for one beam that
I can
only hits
imagine.
50% of the time.
Yep. Oh, plasma. Okay, plasma beam.
All right, we've got plasma beam, charge beam. No speed booster yet, probably on reactor. And
That's an odd place to put that Leno. Like both of them had like an odd placement for the power bomb.
I don't know.
Because there's that power bomb block that they're trying to open, but FPIS missed, and Leno just made it to where he only got one of the blocks instead of both. So it's just really odd.
Yeah. Life is but a dream. I don't know why I said that.
Well, they need speed booster as well.
Yeah. Ooh, this wall jump's a little bit.
That's not that bad.
It can be
jump as high
finicky.
as possible.
Yeah. Is there a randomizer option that randomizes the security levels into the pool? Sadly, no. We can split them up, but we can't randomize them just yet.
Well,
sure
the thing is, if that were possible, like screw attack would be guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and speed booster, so it'd make it interesting at least, but I don't know, it'd be difficult to, put that together.
Yeah. Imagine a world where you start with all of the locks unlocked, and you just have to find items.
Yep. So FP's leaving Sector 2 early. Not taking the risk of going down to the lower Sector 2 without high jump and going to Sector 4.
I actually think that with how the logic's pointing, that's probably a really good call. Because of getting those power bombs really early. They might not be an actual logical. They might just be a non-required that you got because you had bombs and haha Lamau, but who knows? The power bomb giving quick access to nothing, and then
it's gonna kill the blue purple thing. You have to use 2 of them.
That's nice.
What's a good strat to do in like Sector 6 is to lay a power bomb like above the purple Garon, and then shoot it with a super missile and just opens the walls and kills it.
Heck yeah. Where do you think Lenophis is gonna go? Do you think Sector 4?
I'm thinking he's, well, it would have, like, the logic's dictating Sector 4, it's the most valuable right now. But it's possible that Sector 3 has something good. I doubt it at this point, like in the race. I would say early on, if you're gonna check Sector 3, you would check it right after Sector 2 in the beginning. But at this point, I feel like it'd be a bad choice, because there's only one check that can do at the moment.
Ooh, another really nice wall jump from FPiz there. I wish I was good at the game.
Why is FPiz leaving?
Leaving Sector 4 really early.
Wait, what did they start with again?
They started with missiles.
Huh. Okay,
Going back
to
to Sector 2?
Did he find high jump and I didn't see it?
Not according to the tracker.
Huh. I'm so confused.
Saving here.
Oh, maybe he's checking main deck. That could be. Nope, he's going down.
Oh, FPiz doesn't have a way out if Sector 4 gives nothing.
Well, you saved before. I mean, it'd still be worth checking.
Yeah.
And yeah, and he has PBs as well. He could. Well, he could still potentially be locked in there, but
yeah.
I mean, no matter how you look at it, Sector 2 or Sector 4, you're gonna have a potential of being stuck.
Mid-air bombs is a thing. Yeah, you could do like mid-air bomb wall jumps if you feel like tassing today.
Right?
I feel like tassing every day, but I don't have the skills and the time and the patience, and I don't want to. So I guess I don't feel like it. Would be nice if I did, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I bet.
Not
why don't you just get good, Xander? Why don't you just get good?
Why don't I just get good? It's hard. Yeah. Look, I don't like hard.
Okay,
I like
Leno's going into Sector 4 as well. Well, you know, the best way to get better is to do this thing. It's really niche, really cool thing. It's called effort. You know,
I can't do that.
No.
Sorry, just not enough time on my schedule. I mean, after all, when you're signing yourself up for every slot of commentary possible.
Yeah, dude, it's why don't you just call it the Xander Show? Like, what's going on here, man?
Hey, it's a secret takeover. They don't expect it until it's over. Also, practice for when I commentate my own events.
Oh. Yeah, see, you're just taking over Army's spot and Pikmin's spot, because they've both been just constantly commentating.
You know what? We don't have lives. So, addiction to doing something fun.
So, Leno coming up on a major that FPiz decided to skip on.
And the speed booster finds the way out. That is going to be a very big decision for
Personally,
Leno.
I would go straight to Sector 3 right now.
Emergency in Sector 3.
Now, he might very well find something in here, but I would not gamble it. I'd be gone.
Doing water locks for later also possibly helps, maybe. Does that blow up the chain block? It does. Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yep, the more you watch these things, the more stuff you learn.
Yeah. Hey, this is how I get experience without playing.
Oh, another major in here.
Ooh, and I'm calling it now diffusion. And hey, look, it's
good
diffusion.
job calling it ahead of time.
Yeah,
Nice.
I called it right ahead of time. Perfect. Gravity from
Alright,
Go. True, actually.
Is going into 3 without speed booster, and we know speed booster's in 4, so this is possibly a wasted check.
Screw
it's
attack.
definitely gonna lose him time no matter what, though.
Xander is doing a summer, getting experience without playing. The difference being he's actually played before. Yeah, why do you think I don't want to? I'm just kidding, this game's awesome.
I'm just kidding, I actually enjoy my life.
Unbeatable SM runner? Ah, now there's my name.
You play Super Metroid?
Yeah, I play everything. I bet you didn't know, but I'm a Tetris Attack speedrunner. I'm not actually.
I'm just kidding, I don't like that game.
I love the game. It's just I have no one to play it with.
Well, I don't like Tetris in general. Grab on Ceres, possibly. And so FPiz is going back to main deck. This could pay off for FPiz, but he does need to go back to Sector 4.
I think this is, like, objectively speaking, not getting soft locked in Sector 4 is a good decision. But in the context of this run, I have a little bit of that old meta knowledge. And so, because of the meta knowledge, I'm going to say it's a bad idea.
Did you manage to catch what was under the collapse bridge? Because I wasn't looking. I was looking at FPiz's.
No, I didn't.
It was a missile. Thank you, Pikmin.
It was a missile? Yeah, sorry, I'm very professional.
Yes, we are the most professional. Oh, there's a major under here.
Space jump. Maybe now going into Sector 4 looks like an idea.
Yes, and it does actually put FPiz ahead currently. I mean, there is still technically high jump boots for Lenophis, so. But
do you think?
I would say that FPiz is probably ahead a little bit, assuming he goes back to 4.
Do you think that Leno? Well, I don't know. Do you think that you'd be able to charge shot into missile Ceres?
Charge shot into missile?
Yeah, like point blank.
I don't think that's possible with unless you're. Yeah, I don't think it's possible with Ceres. I think only charge car can be doubled, or just the cores rather. But just 2 missiles. Gravity on Ridley, it could happen at some point. Who knows? Like, it hasn't happened yet.
Yakuza without supers. That is a snore fest.
Yep. Okay, so FPiz is going back to Sector 4. But like I said, my personal opinion is to bail immediately through this. And obviously I was right, because Leno only got diffusion. Obviously, but, diffusion can definitely help you get out of Sector 4. But there are other options.
Like the secret message.
Oh, there's still one more item. Okay, it's garbage. So, the way I look at it is if I am, it depends on the situation I'm in, but I feel like if you're finding a major, like, very soon into a sector, you should probably leave. Like, something that you actually need.
Yeah, especially if it's something that's going to point you directly to another part of the map, like Speed Booster here. Just because of how the logic tends to point you in a direction.
Yeah, I mean, he could have definitely made at least taken at least the advantage of having diffusion by checking the 1 check, which could make or break his progression. But there are a lot of other places you can check. So
now maybe these runners know something. These runners know something we don't about the meta of the game.
Like what?
I don't know, because they have like a tendency to go in like full clear each zone, and I do that and I get last. But they do it and they're this far into the race, or this far into the tournament. So like,
it depends really. Like, I only full clear when I think it's worth my time. Like, I go with my gut on the whole thing, and my gut was already, like I said, my gut was telling me for him to leave Sector 4, and I was right. I mean, obviously my gut can be wrong, but
the meta isn't that readable. Maybe the meta isn't that readable. You might be right on that. I can't read, so. Make up your mind, Xander. Can you read or not?
Yeah, it just depends on your routing. It depends on your luck. It depends on your ability to play the game as well. Less your ability to play the game, more luck and routing. So.
How does he know what's going on in Fusion when he can't read? Oh, easy. I just fire my missile rapidly, and if it doesn't do anything, I know I don't have missiles.
See, and you also think he's reading, it's just that he's getting, he has a program that reads it back to him in real time.
So the truth is, I'm a chronic liar.
You don't... all the time, lying all the time, lying all the time.
You don't need to read the story? I wish that was the case. Unfortunately, I'm a YouTuber.
Darn those YouTubers, Let's Players.
Yeah. You know, I've heard that there are a lot of fake fans out here playing Metroid for the first time and saying it's the greatest thing ever. But I'm gonna gatekeep because I don't like fun. No fun allowed. No fun allowed.
That's right, Pikmin.
Not a chronic liar. Just a comedic liar.
I'm just gonna pop
Thank
in
you.
real quick. Scream at you.
Yeah, I'm the kind of funny you don't want to be. So funny that everybody friends on you.
Imagine playing Metroid.
Imagine playing Metroid? Yeah, why not play Metroid 2 instead? Game's actually dope.
And since we did not actually touch down on it, Ceres has just a missile pack.
Yeah.
Totally not worth.
Yeah, but unfortunately, FPIS doesn't really know this. I think
lower 3.
Leno definitely has advantage now, I'd say. Although FPIS has the better.
We got the Day Beam.
Yeah. Ooh, the game improver.
The game improver.
M2 is unironically good. It is. If you've ever
beam is plumpy.
If you've ever played the speedrun, like, did you know if you spider ball in midair, you move left faster in that game?
That's right. Hey, so Leno just checked the first item in the hot room. I don't know why he didn't check the second one. He could have survived that whole place.
He doesn't have space jump.
Oh, I thought he had the space jump. Varia. Nice.
Yeah, well, he did have wave plus wide, so he could have done the spark.
Oh yeah, diffusion. Well, yeah, he could have used diffusion.
Oh, and diffusion. You know what?
Well,
CM is so garbage.
FPIS is taking advantage of his diffusion below Sector 4 now.
ZM is so garbage, the dump rejected it for being toxic. That's not true.
You know, I think you're mixing Zero Mission up with Xander.
It's true. And I'm trash at both trash.
At both of the games, yep.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a game. Just an E? What's that?
It's a letter.
Oh. And Samus with the power to read. Super Samus.
The E-Tank. That's what Ricky was talking about, was the E-Tank under Sector 4, so it's just kind of...
Yeah. Now see, we have a little bit of the old charge plasma into 7,000 missiles action. Something that Box maybe doesn't want to experience. But at least Box has more stamina than Kraid does in Super Metroid. I mean, come on.
Yep. Alright, let him took down Box 1 fairly quickly for what he has.
EM2R is the only canon Metroid
to Sector 3.
Well, personally, I like Metroid Samus Returns. One, I learned you can do like crazy things with power bombs that I never knew anybody could accomplish, because Spider Ball's neat. And two, it canonizes Prime. Even more so than Prime already was.
FPIS trying to be swaggy and then charges into a wall.
Yeah. He's better than I am, so, you know, everybody makes mistakes. A little movement mistake here and there never hurt anybody.
Yep. So there was no majors on the way to this room for Leno. We'll see what's in this wall here.
Yep.
Obviously, just power bombs down there. Oh, there's
Oh.
a major here. It's
Ice beam.
Okay, so they've gotten every beam upgrade now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing. Now they have no reason to worry about escaping Sector 4 once they get there.
Metroid fans be like complaining about everything. True.
Oh, I can't. What the heck are you doing?
We got a bad game one time in the 2010s, and we won't stop talking about it.
So we'll see. We'll probably see what the second item is in this room from FPIS, since he has space jump, and then we'll see where Leno goes. Personally, if I were, well, I feel like Sector 5's the play because of the Varia suit, but also Sector 6 could be a play as well. So it's kind of a gamble here, but he's going straight to 2. I forget. Yeah, okay, yeah. FPIS did go through 2. Is that where he found space jump? I feel like it was.
Space jump was on main deck.
He found our main deck. Yeah. So yeah, there's nothing down here that I know of.
It is very popular for that. Well, I watched a Let's Play one time, so I'm kind of an expert.
I seen the cover.
Yeah. I don't know who that young lady was on the cover of Other M. But Metroid Man wasn't on it, and I'm very confused.
I was confused. Where's Metroid?
They said the Other M, but all I saw was a Furby. A non-commentary playthrough of Other M. Gameplay seems solid, but the story is what we all hate. True! All of us except the people who don't, heretics.
You're not wrong. I mean...
That was Madeline Bergman on the cover? Good shit.
Oop.
The story is flawed. The gameplay looked solid. Some things looked a little bit jank, and I heard that the cutscene battle system thing that they had where you dump on enemies with your superior acrobatics seemed a little bit clunky. Gameplay is average. It looks better than it is. Alright. We've got like a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
When it
it's
comes
gonna
to
be a whole lot of nothing for a bit.
I mean, look at the tracker. We've got what? 4 items on one person and 5 on the other, and since most people have Ice Beam at this point, and even more people about to, God forbid, the Pixel Hunt segment. There's a Pixel Hunt?
Yep, now all the runners have Ice Beam. All 2 of them.
Yeah, that's a lot of runners right there with Ice Beam.
Absolutely.
Other M has Pixel Hunts? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, just a throwback to retro games? Wait, so are these like the Doom 2016 and Eternal like figurines, basically, except they're pixel arts?
How is Leno gonna get out of here? I don't think he can.
Just because you happen to get lucky with Pixel Hunts doesn't mean they're not issues. I got so lucky with Pixel Hunts. I found all of the Pixel games first.
Oh, Diffusion, you're right. Okay. Let's see if he remembers that. I didn't remember it. That's for sure.
Also, Ice Beam, but you can't turn off plasma, so...
Yeah, with the that's what I was saying, that, because with plasma, you just kill them.
Diffusion. Diffusion.
I think he's trying to just hit it with one part of the beam, but that's not going to happen.
Oh, and resets.
Yep. He didn't find anything anyway. He could go down the other side, go through the rippers, and, well, hopefully he does, in my opinion, because he's going to go down there. You may as well commit.
Also, Other AM puts a branch in every hall, so you can't Shine Spark outside of less than 10 rooms, or around 10. Yeah, that's pretty Resident Sleeper.
Alright, so they're both going to Sector 6 now, so I'd say currently FPiz is in the lead because they basically checked the same places except for main deck.
Good ideas, but poor execution. It sounds like the opposite of my fusion runs, because I have decent execution. It's just that my runs have poor ideas every time.
You know, you say decent.
Yeah. I do say decent, because it's not good. It's not like... It's not like
F. Compared to my 5-year-old, I mean...
Your 5-year-old's being raised to be a super speedrunner or something, so...
Right,
F has checked Friday item? Other M was...
I don't know what the Friday item is, personally. There's nothing here. Oh, that was an interestingly placed bomb.
Jet seed is turned into a wet seed? More like the opposite of a wet seed, considering we can't find gravity.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind
looking
of
pretty dry.
It's kind of a good thing that this is happening because they are starting to converge. Because what happens is people tend to go different directions at some point, and then they end up converging because they both can't find anything.
It's true.
It's all over again.
Yeah, but they don't know that they're converging, so they're panicking the whole time. They're like, oh my god, I'm so behind because I didn't find the next item in 0.3 seconds.
Yep.
And that's how it actually is.
Yeah.
You get a 1 red split in a speedrun that's like 0.1 second off, and all you see is red, and you're like, I gotta reset. When you have like 3 rainbows, it's like, oh no. Like you have world record pace overall, but it's just like you see that 1 red split, and you're like, alright, the reset button's right there.
Speaking of Nintendo Wii, can the Switch play like all the previous systems games, or no?
No, because the Wii uses like a
just a missile tank on
like
top.
a disc, and and the Switch uses a tiny little SD card.
Oh.
Yeah, we went from cartridges to discs, and now we're back to cartridges, but they're just really small now.
Yeah, well, Sector 6 is a bust.
We got ports.
Yeah, Sector 5. It's probably Sector 5.
Mm-hmm. I would have checked Sector 5 with access to power bombs plus speed booster at this point, and ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically begging you to full clear Sector 5.
Yeah, they have wave, they have Varia, they have speed. All that stuff is required to break Sector 5.
In before speed booster on animals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true, but they've cleared most of Sector 2. I don't feel like anything's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zazabi.
Without Screw Attack, in my opinion, there's no reason to fight Zazabi.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Leno's making that's a good play. That actually is helping Leno. He's taking a gamble here by saving and resetting here.
Mm-hmm.
He did not, which is actually to his advantage, because they were nothing.
And look, they're back to back now.
Yep, it made him catch up significantly by doing that.
This is a gamble. It's a gamble that's gonna pay off. Yeah, objectively, from his point of view, it's a gamble. Subjectively, yes, in the context of the run, and that's how I always like to frame it, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and besides that, Leno, he knows he has to make the risky plays, otherwise he probably will lose based on just pure execution. Mm-hmm. So he's taking the risk of saving and quitting and saving a bunch of time on a backtrack and assuming that he didn't have anything in the back there.
Yeah. Now, did you know casually that there was a power bomb block set there?
Yes, not casually, no. Well, I probably did a long time ago when the game first came out, but I didn't learn about it again until recently. Oh, we got Screw Attack on
Ridley
side.
Ooh, it could be Ridley.
Yeah, you got space jump and screw attack.
This is another seed where go mode absolutely cannot be in restricted zone.
Yep.
At all.
So, FPiz, he did make a risk with going into that room early. Personally, I would never go into that room early because there's 3 more checks you can make if you backtrack there with the yellow doors open. So I feel like it's a waste of time to go up there. It's not as bad as coming from Sector 3 to Sector 5, but it's still extra time you're spending.
Yeah. Personally, I prefer the air.
Yeah. Wait, what? Leno, why are you going down there? What are you doing?
Yeah, you don't have to do this route.
What are you doing, Leno?
Questionable decision. Maybe just wants to avoid the SAX.
I guess. I've never seen anybody do this, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, the non-seeable SEX and the wound that it clearly was there originally. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't understand his decision, but he did it.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How did it destroy the blocks above? What?
Very
How did
carefully.
that even happen?
Maybe shot blocks, or maybe some screen scrolling shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm not sure because it killed the blocks above the bottom ones. Which, okay, yeah, Leno has to do this a very specific way to get up to the top.
This is frustration.
He has to have all the rippers a little bit away from the wall. Yeah, see, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one, I'm not sure if he's gonna make it to the top. Oh, he's fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spent a lot of time looking at Leno because I don't know what FPiz is doing anymore.
Wait, he has screw attack, doesn't he?
No, FPiz does.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, screw attack doesn't really help FPiz that much here because space jump.
Yeah, I mean, currently it doesn't. Oh, there's another major up here.
Super missiles. That's the most pog one. Now, if only you could ice missile yourself, or
Yep. Well, actually,
I guess
don't even have ice missiles.
diffusion's not too bad.
Space was on main deck in the vents.
Space jump resident sleeper. I know. Who needs to fly when we can just climb walls?
Oh, and Leno has to. Oh no! Don't do that, Leno. Oh.
Give me SM. Screw attack.
My man, you know you have plasma. Well, at least skipping supers at least is not a problem. It's gonna make it a little slower, but at least he's not ruining his run by doing this.
He knows he has diffusion, right?
I don't know if he does. I mean, who knows with Leno, considering he took a path that he doesn't need to take. Oh, he's going back in. He's going back in.
Well, you know, the decisions might be questionable, but he's a very solid runner.
Yeah, he is.
You gotta give a little bit.
He should be able to still get out of 5. It depends on if Leno thinks about what he needs to do.
Oh.
Did he eat? He ate it.
He ate it by accident while checking. Timing is kind of jank. It is. Because you have to do diffusion and line it up just right so that you can actually wall jump up there. Now that one is easier to wall jump up. Oh, you're trying to kill that one? You can kill the crab.
Yeah, well, he ate the other one. He's being cut. Did it again. What? Oh no.
It's not flooded for FPiz.
Oh no, Leno.
Well, yeah, because the trigger's gravity.
I don't know if FPiz checked the other 3 checks. I doubt he did. But he is leaving Sector 5 right now.
Nobody checked Gary?
I mean, he had to have checked at least the 2 yellow doors. Because, I mean, it's on the way out. And so far, he obviously didn't get anything, because Pikmin didn't jot anything down here, so...
Oh, Leno, no!
Oh, man. Okay.
He fell back down and ate the X on the way, so he couldn't get back up after...
Not again.
Freezing shelter.
Okay, FPiz gonna check the green doors. This could be the play. It's still... There are still other checks that they can do. Alright, we got a Ripper. We got a Ripper.
Ripper? I'm not gonna say that.
Finally get super missiles.
missiles.
All right, so it's actually kind of playing in Leno's favor in a way that he doesn't have screw attack right now, because if he did, I imagine he would have killed the Reaper.
Yeah, super burst. That was like what, 2 minutes?
It happens. It happens.
It does.
Suffers.
Sometimes we suffer, and sometimes we suffer.
And sometimes we suffer.
It's feast or famine in this game.
Yep. Darn it, F-Piz, why aren't you saving the animals? Alright, no point.
I wonder what's for dinner.
You could do a little bit of
What's
frame
for dinner?
saving.
He could.
Yeah, I mean, this
Those
might be
frames for supper.
this might be a nice frame save over here. A little bit of the old check and reactor action. Now, if this is what I called earlier, then I might have to. All right, it doesn't look like it's going to be unless Yakuza's got some crazy stuff. With screw attack, they have a lot of options.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so Leno... Wait, is it not breaking because Leno doesn't have high jump or anything?
Hmm.
I guess that's why. I mean,
The
it has
triggers
to be
might
why.
have been... No, because this is older version. So I don't know.
Yeah, because, I mean, he has everything else, so I imagine high jump actually is required to break this place. I didn't think it was a requirement. I thought it was just... Yeah, it's actually not required to get out either if you have ice. But...
Wow, high jump sucks.
Oh, no. So I guess both of them didn't have the option of a broken sector.
Yeah.
You can get up there with a precise wall jump, even with screw attack, but
You can also
it's probably
do-
better he goes from there.
Oh, you can't do a spark. Never mind.
Well,
because
he
the
can get
wall.
screw attack if he wants.
True.
Yeah,
Hitting screw attack might be required.
It could be. Spaces in main deck vents.
Wait, you can do that and it's quicker than letting him go up and down. I never knew this. I've seen the TAS actually do this fight and it was insane. Because then a TAS, it left the room by doing mid-air bomb jumps. Off of wall jumps. It was crazy. But enough about TAS, we're watching humans run. Got a little bit of the old Yakuza fight in action. Yakuza going down quick because of a combination of every missile under the sun except ice missiles. Probably the best combination of missiles in the entire game because it can kill things.
Yep, and Leno getting his screw attack, that was pretty good considering
Sick double!
he doesn't have high jump or anything like that, so... nice
My
power
god.
uptake.
F is really pulling out the execution for this power bomb tank. That was a real sick fight.
I didn't know that was a thing, Taylor.
I wonder if the stream overlay would benefit from the sidebar that just says where things have been found. That would be a lot, I think. Because how would we even...
Well, okay, so you'd be able to most likely use an auto tracker type of deal, like a Lua script, to make that happen.
Yeah. I doubt SpeedGaming wants to go through all that trouble, though. Since it's a lot of trouble for something that's going to help a very small amount of people. And it would also put more text on the screen, and that doesn't always look very good. Who wants to read? We're here to watch the gaming.
Alright, F-Piz going through lower sector 2, and Leno going up to main deck. So the only thing Leno's going to find up here is space jump, which could lead him down to Yakuza as well. I have a feeling that Leno is going to skip Yakuza, especially since he's most likely feeling very behind at this moment.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. We're going to see a Notori fight from F-Piz here.
Yep.
Falling back
Notori
down
is...
just to fight that enemy.
Yeah, Notori is probably going to be a pretty good fight here. He has screw attack and he has all the beams. So he could probably pull a Scotty. Yep, he's pulling a Scotty. Not doing it quite as well as Scotty, but he's doing a Scotty.
Well, he doesn't have a W in his name. It's C Scotty W because he always wins.
You can see Scotty win.
Mm-hmm. And it's F-Piz because he always F. And it's... I'm not gonna go there.
He's, the underscore is just a pause for, insert something here, because we don't know what it is.
No high jump on F's.
No, he has space jump.
Yeah. No high jump
that's
actually.
right. That could be why he was having so much trouble with that strat. And
Oh,
I think
true. FPiz is venting. Sus.
Sus.
That's Leno.
Well, Leno's literally venting. He gets space jump.
Maybe I should put an underscore at the end of my name. Cool people seem to have underscores at the end of their names.
E.
E.
E into the E.
Xander underscore.
I would absolutely go to Zazabi right now, which is what FPiz is doing, because he can check 3 things going this way. Well, technically 4 if he hadn't checked it already.
Yeah. Xander, the symbol formerly known as underscore. I was formerly known as they call me before everybody just started calling me Xander.
Yeah, I was
Maybe
told
just
to just take the nickname of, you know, all what my friends call me, and I told them, you know, my friends call me Never, so.
Oh, true. Well, I do have one friend that calls me. It's too bad their name is Scam Likely.
Oh. I got someone who always calls me like at least once a week.
XXX Xander XXX. True. I am a little bit unadulterated.
Uh-oh. Unadulterated Xander. Spam detected. Now I got that person calling about my, what is it, the auto insurance or coverage or whatever it is. The warranty, extended warranty. That's what that guy calls me every day.
Teeny tiny tell me, which commentator, me or Graham? Which one of us is quiet?
It could be you. I mean, no one else said anything. Oh, there's a major in here.
Ooh.
Oh, I am? Okay, hold on. Is that better?
Major damage. And there's the
there's gravity.
Wow. That screw attack was required, and it was behind good old bouncy. I'm not going to say that. I did
better?
Sound about the same to me.
Really? Oh, that's why. Hold on. Okay, I made it a little bit better.
Zazabi being a dirty hoarder. I know, Zazabi's a used, you know what, and a dirty hoarder.
That's what she said.
Oh.
True,
yeah,
true.
So I've got my microphone as high as it goes.
Forgotten Speedway, not forgotten this time. It's not really much of a speedway. But yeah, it's very forgotten. If it was a speedway, it would go somewhere. It's more like a roundabout.
It's a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only had 1 notch on my microphone left to bring up, so.
It's speed storing tutorial? True. Yeah, I don't know the names of any of these rooms. This room here is called Spiky Ballroom that's tall. That room there is called Recharge Room. It has the name. That one's Save Room.
I'm thinking
that one's Adam.
I'm thinking Leno decided he was going to fight Yakuza, thinking this was going to be a possible boon for him. More than likely, it was just like, FPiz didn't do this. Unfortunately for him, FPiz did do that.
Yeah, and unfortunately for everybody watching, it looks like the race is about to be over pretty soon with FPiz heading off in go mode, going on to clear the red switch and make it to the final boss. But he's got to do it quick. All you need is your credit card number. The 3 digits on the back and your social.
4 easy payments of $29.99.
I understood that reference.
So even if Leno goes straight to his gravity suit, he's most assuredly gonna lose, unfortunately, because FPiz's execution is a lot better, and unless he really screws up, he's not gonna. Yeah. He would have to die and not save this entire time.
Yeah. The next show today is at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
So Leno tried for a couple minutes to get super missiles
For fusion.
because he kept absorbing the X's. Like every time it would pop up, he'd absorb it instead of letting the Ripper spawn. He did it like 6 times or something.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where'd my chat go?
He
Oh,
threw
it's
him away.
Mm-hmm. What put
so-
Leno so far behind?
Yeah, that's what I was answering. Where's FPiz going? He should just go up.
He might have a different route stuck in his head from any percent, 100%, etc.
Yeah, it could be.
Like, I personally don't think of...
Taking a longer route, yep.
I personally don't think of the other route too often because it's randomizer specific, but I also haven't played the speedrun, so I don't have an excuse.
Mm-hmm. You know, I should test this. See if going up in this room is faster than going up in the previous room.
Beth is taking the faster route. Might be true.
Yeah, I imagine this. I mean, it would have to be faster, right? So, because you're already at the end of it, but I don't know. Is it faster? I have no clue.
This route is faster. Oats what? I love
What?
OC bots.
You mean we can't? I love Oates. He's funny as hell.
Yeah. What a great... Commentators need more trues? True. That's actually true. No true has ever been truer than the truest true you just true. Truly.
True.
Yeah. Correct. That's not true. Yes, it is. It's better than true. Alright, and look. F-Fizz not saving beforehand. This could be the big break that Leno needs. Let's not hope for like a game-breaking bug or glitch or something. Let's just hope this goes well. Oh, Leno is now fighting a bouncy, suggestive creature.
Yep. FPiz is gonna get the 1 frame turnaround freeze.
Yeah, it'll be a pog stomp. I need to learn the super cool ice missile strat for this.
Yeah, I've tried a million times. I'll get it eventually, but so some people may not know this, but this second version of Sax, if you kill it on 1 frame during its turnaround, it will be stuck choking to death, and you have to reset.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unlikely, but it is possible. I've actually had it happen on my very first playthrough of this game, from recent times.
True.
I thought it was just, I didn't know how that even happened. I thought it was just like the game broke or something.
Mm-hmm. We're seeing a very interesting ice core fight, a very risky strategy.
Yeah, it was pretty risky. Well, it wasn't. It's because, you know, screw attack. It's unlikely to hit you.
Yeah. F-Fizz making a big shot. And there, Leno finally go mode. I shouldn't say finally. That sounds like we've been waiting forever. It's only been an hour. It's not too long.
Yeah, F-Piz.
Almost like an hour.
Sorry.
What's taking F-Piz so long?
Yeah, what's taking
Darn
F? Yeah, maybe I can't speak because I got up at 9 and started here at 10. You've only been awake for 2 hours, but you're so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm funny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm funny. You all know it. That's why chat talks. Totally, that's why.
Oh,
Not you guys are actually the funny ones.
Earlier, Xander, they were when they were asking about this is gonna have a back-to-back race. It wasn't. The second race is not later today. It is tomorrow at the same time.
Oh,
So 8 a.m. tomorrow, they'll have their other race.
yeah. There is a race later on SpeedGaming 6, I believe. Let me check the schedule. Yes, there is a race at 5 p.m. EDT over on SpeedGaming 6 between Seazeek and Dragon Fangs. And that will be their game 1.
Summer just wants the laugh track.
Oh, a laugh track? That would actually be perfect. Let me get out my soundboard obnoxiously on SpeedGaming.
Yes.
And, oh, FPIS is done.
Woo!
Woo! And Lenophis still going. This game's winner is FPIS with an impressive sub 60C. Nice. What a goal! Is there another race right
There
after?
is not. At
Not
2
for
p.m.
few.
there will be another race. Sorry, Xander.
At 2 p.m. there will be another race?
Or 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EDT.
Yeah.
I'm just used to saying PST because that's where I live, so.
True,
See, it's
true.
5 hours.
Yep, 5 hours there's another one. It will be commentated by the great Pikmin. See,
Welcome in, Eggplant. FPIS. Because this picture is an eggplant.
yeah, welcome. Welcome. How did you enjoy your run?
Yeah, I'm definitely not happy. I'm really disappointed.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't play good. Like I knew that like I was better with movement and my movement were awful today, but
Well,
I
you made
always
us
try
look
to-
bad.
Well, besides Sector 6, which is something both of you guys checked, generally speaking, you weren't in the wrong with your routing, because you did screw attack, even though I personally wouldn't have gone up there without breaking the sector, but it was actually required to do that. I thought the sector was going to break, but you did need high jump, I believe, so.
Yeah, I was pretty confused. While I was doing things like playing, I was already thinking, and thinking like made me do a lot of mistakes.
It happens.
But yeah, yeah. Well, so did not to go to Zazabi, I suppose.
He did not until like just a couple minutes ago.
Okay.
He was behind. He dropped a lot of time because he kept trying to get that super missile major, because he kept absorbing the X blobs on accident. So
Wait.
he lo-
I had space jump. Why did he not have? Wait, space jump was.
he went to
Main
main
deck.
deck way later than you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But generally speaking, you guys did change routes during the race, but at some point you guys did converge on Sector 6 because you both didn't find what you needed.
Yeah, because okay, everything was open first of all because my plan was to go to Yakuza Netori, then Sector 6 and Ridley, of course, like the last checks. But I said, okay, let's check Zazabi just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm okay. Yeah.
I said to Chad, I was like, I wouldn't personally check Zazabi without screw attack, and that's exactly what you did. So
Okay, the funny thing is that yesterday I was talking to Friday. We were talking, and I told him like 10 places where majors are never okay, where you can't find majors, and one of them was right to Zazabi, and today it was the major.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, is there actually an item check that's never a major? I
Yeah,
feel
there are-
like
At the
Okay.
very
Yes.
least, seemingly.
because I know when you enter lower sector 4 for the first time, that check on the right of that first shaft that you go down, like
Yeah.
I never have anything there. It's always like a miss or a power bomb.
I had, but few, really few times, not many. But yeah, there are some items like maybe Worst Room or the Shine Spark After Nightmare, where between Sector 5 and Sector 4, when you Shine Spark up. Those are never items, and I thought that even Zazabi was nothing, but I have been pretty lucky.
Hmm. Without the animals, Omega probably kills Samus shit. Dang, that is rough. Well, why can't Adam just fly the ship for it?
Because Adam just throws the animals in the way. They do a body block from Omega.
True. Maybe that's why they're so tuckered out and sleeping in the ship afterwards. They're like, oh, my HP fell down to like 1/9.
God. But yeah, it was an interesting race. You guys were kind of going back and forth, and then Leno made some decisions that would have possibly won him the race, but unfortunately, getting stuck on that super missile and then starting to make decisions that you made, which would have saved him time if he didn't make them, like fighting
Mhm.
Yakuza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, sorry.
That's okay. He saved like a couple minutes in Sector 6. He just reset right after Megacore, and he was ahead of you a little bit.
I did not save there. It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will. You go ahead.
Okay, I was saying that Lenophis is a good routing, has a really good routing, and I'm really scared. I was really, and I am scared of him because he's really good at routing. He usually does right choices, and I was 100% sure I was going to lose. Like after 30 minutes, I was okay. I lost. Just okay.
Oh man. See, you don't have anything to worry about. I'm going against Ivan, okay? You ain't got sweat.
Well, I don't gotta worry about any of that. All I gotta
Oh,
do is
boy.
go against the grain. And do a little bit of the old commentating action, you know?
See, in the tournament, voting for favorites. See, most of my votes are from me, which is 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose.
Well, between Ivan and you, I know you better, so
Yeah.
Ivan is
I know who not to vote for.
Ivan is the potential winner, like the #1 favorite for the
There we
win.
go.
So
Finish from Leno. Hey, Lenophis. Welcome.
Hello, GG.
Hello.
GG.
Yes, a big
Well-
GG to both of you. You both did very well this seed, from my point of view.
If I had to guess, my play to Sector 6 was the time difference that cost this race.
Your play actually made it closer when you reset back up to the top.
Really?
Yeah,
you were
both
like
went
a couple
second.
seconds ahead at that point.
Mhm.
Both of you guys did Sector 6, and both of you guys found absolutely nothing. And since you reset, you skipped 2 checks that were completely useless. So
Mhm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I
Like
think
I realized it. I realized it after I reset that I left 2 items there. But if it turns out that was go mode, that was going to cost me in the race anyway. So it didn't really matter.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did good. I also skipped some items. Like I think I skipped the left item on Sector 3. The one on the left. wages spark up. I made some gambles too, just skipping a few items, but yeah.
I mean, you guys both got diffusion in Sector 4, but I personally, like, straight away, right when I seen you guys get speed booster, I was like, they should get out of there. And it turns out I was probably right in that respect. But both you guys did clear Sector 4, so it ended up keeping you guys even on that respect.
I've seen Sector 4 just have progression, especially early Sector 4. So too many times, like, you can't afford to skip the loop. I mean, even if it's nothing, it's likely that your opponent's doing the same thing, so it's not a time loss. So you're gambling on. Yeah, I don't know. It's a huge payout if you gamble and it's right.
And it's not too risky if you're wrong, because your opponent's probably also wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally just go with my gut on things instead of trying to listen to my brain and be like, oh yeah, you know what? This is always a thing, so I'm gonna go here. Because when I do that, I tend to fall behind because of it. So I try to listen to my gut more often than my brain.
Well, I did that with a few things, and I don't know what the heck I was doing. So I reset out of Sector 2, I think it was the second time I was there, because I was just trying to freeze a 0 with only one ice beam particle. It didn't work.
Yeah,
like, it worked. It worked the first time I was in the room. Like, oh, okay, no, I can get out of here. Yeah, no.
What an adorable
So yeah,
anime
I had diffusion at the time.
I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
We got a small wall of Friday boats in the chat. Let's call it a fleet.
I mean, okay, so let's talk about Sector 5 for a moment, shall we? Sector 5? Sector 5? Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
So they told me that you went there without space jump.
Correct.
Yeah,
I did.
I
or high jump.
And you collect
yeah,
that screw
I
attack
didn't
right at
find
the
high
end.
jump.
I
I don't know
where was
where
high
high jump was. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We don't know where it is.
It was
It's a
it
mystery.
was horrible to do all the run without high jump.
Honestly, as soon as that screw attack appeared, Ridley was in the back of my mind, and as soon as that space jump appeared, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, same.
If
But
if what I'm doing does not pan out, I'm bugging out. I'm going for Ridley because we had full charge combo for like 45 minutes, and like there's no reason why Ridley can't have gravity suit. And luckily, that last check in Sector 2 turned out to be gravity suit.
Yeah, when I saw you both leave there, it turns out it was the right play to leave there when you all did, because it didn't have screw attack, but I was like, it could be on that dirty suggestive monster. It could be, and I don't want it to be. But it was actually behind the dirty suggestive monster, so so good on y'all.
Yeah. I still think that he did like a better choices, but yeah. I'm good with the jet seeds. Just
in my opinion, you guys' routing was basically the same. The only real difference was that save and quit, and you went to main deck before Leno did. You did make a bad decision of going to Sector 3 before getting speed booster, but other than that, you guys basically did the same stuff.
You had such an executional lead that you went to main deck, and then you were barely, I wouldn't even say behind, you weren't quite to speed booster as quickly as Leno.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that execution difference that I think really put you ahead there.
Yeah, even though I'm not happy with execution.
Oh,
but
you
it's
did
fine.
great, in my opinion. You were landing those like fall off platform wall jumps, like in Sector 4 when you're on your way out, and then the one when you're leaving Arachnus. I don't understand how people can do those. It's so cool.
Yeah. I usually play better, but yeah, okay, it's fine. I don't have to say anything.
Accept the compliments.
It was
Accept
impressive.
our love.
Uh, platonic.
What, who said platonic? Not me.
Uh,
I don't know.
I mean, come on, you know.
monk ass.
Just give me a jet
I'm
seat
definitely.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm. Well, just be careful with jet seats because that goes both ways.
Yeah.
It's not platonic for me. Cry hard out here with the love. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But yeah, good job everybody on the race today. It was very entertaining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. If people are able to clap in the chat, give a nice clap for the runners and for Great Pikmin for doing a good job on tracking and Hannibal for being great on commentary with me. Thank you all.
Well, thank you. But we both know that chat doesn't have hands to clap with. What
Well,
are you
some of
telling?
them do.
Yeah, maybe a couple.
Yeah, and then you've got like a nice little Yoshi's Island chalkboard clap as well. Yeah, you got some in there. See, look at chat proving you wrong.
Well, you see, that's only like the exception to the rule. Okay.
Yeah. We're not Adam. We have hands. True. That's why Adam can't fly the ship. No hands. Kind of lost them in the Wii game.
He can fly the ship with no handlebars. Come on.
Yeah,
No
that's true.
handlebars. No
But
handlebars.
can the ship fly with no handlebars?
No handlebars.
I can't fly this ship with no handlebars because I've got no bars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, now I can leave.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I have to eat. I'm so hungry.
No
Oh,
worries.
You
We
go
need
ahead.
to
and
wrap
have
up
a good-
anyway.
Yeah, we need to get this over to SpeedGaming so they can prepare for the Prime Hunt, the Prime race coming up soon.
Yup.
All right.
All right.
Let's,
Thank you for the comments, commentator.
All right. You're welcome.
You
Everybody,
enjoy.
go
Yeah.
ahead and check out the runners. I believe they have channels. Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
know.
that's how Twitch works. Yes.
Yeah.
They'd like you to believe that they have a channel, but
Yeah. Follow the runners. There we go. I don't know the commands and the commentary and the Fusion randomizer as well. We've got a bracket. There's a Discord there. Thank you, people.
All right. See you tomorrow.
All right. See you all tomorrow.
bye-bye.
And I'll see you all on
Bye-bye.
SpeedGaming 6 for the last race for today.
All right. See you next mission.
And Metroid 1.
Mm.
Yes, I